Hi, everybody. I think I'm live. I don't know. I apologize for the delay. Not technical difficulties, just no sleep difficulties. um, my night person still isn't being able to come on board, so I have yet to uh, get her on their payroll system. But anyway, we're working on it. That's all we can do. So if anybody has any questions or anybody has um, anything that they need answered or want to talk about, well, here we are. We're live. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. And if Gina T or Eleanor would like to do the live with me, or we could talk back and forth if they want to, I can send them a link and we can they can get me on too if they want. So, but I don't know. Um, anyways, I'm on. Whew, hi. How are you guys? I hope good. Hope everybody has gotten over the holidays all in one piece. We've been, uh, it's just been a whirlwind here, and not to mention all the political malarkey that's going on in the world today. As you know, there's been a lot of that going on. So my last political reading, I'm sorry, I was answering my phone. My daughter was sick. I had to take her to urgent care yesterday morning, which put my schedule of sleep around crazy. I think I can send a link for let's see. Haven't tried it yet. I can invite a guest. If you don't want your face on the camera, put a little piece of tape or something on the camera, or like a little post-it note so you can get it off for when you want. I have to copy this link. I don't know how to send it to you though. Email. I'll be sending you a link through your email or messenger. Eleanor, if you want to get on there. Let's see. Nope. Oh, 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 I don't know. Let's see. Nope. Can't do it that way. Let's try this way. I'm going to try to send you a link on this other way. You share instructions with the guest. You can help get up to 6 people. Okay, just copy the link. Send you the email. Well, 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 I don't guess I know how to do that. I don't guess. Shit. I don't guess I know how to do that yet. I I guess I am just too tired. I don't know how to do that yet. We'll practice that. I don't know how I really don't know how to do that. So I guess I thought I did, but I guess I don't. I know I have to send a link somehow. But barely. That didn't work out too good for me. So I guess you guys know about Jack Smith and his uncovery of the election fraud. Hope everybody has their sun kiss. I have to have mine. Sheila had came and stayed and left. There's no three dots. I'm doing it through Yardstream. There's no three dots. It says present or invite live, but then it doesn't let me invite anybody, so I don't know. Coffee and Fusca. Fusca. Kevin likes Fusca. I've never really liked Fusca. I'll try to play around with this. Looks like we're not having anybody on anyways, except for the three of us. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody's watching. Hello, everybody out there. Knock up. Wake up. I guess this is the wrong time of day to do it. I just don't know when to do it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to use the Crystal Vision deck. Um, so, uh, so, I don't know. Share your referred link. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm not in the studio. I'm on Yardstream. So maybe if I go to YouTube. No, it says leave the studio. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll play around with it later, maybe with you guys on there. I guess I should be doing it now, but maybe these three dots. But no, that's a microphone. Three dots. Edit visual effects. Nope. There is no three dots. At least I don't see no three dots. It says invite people. Nope, don't want to do that. Invite people. Invite a guest. That. Copy the link. Oh, yeah. But it won't let me email it to nobody. I don't know. It's not letting me do it on here for some reason. I guess I just don't know what I'm doing. There are three dots above the chat that does that. Let's see. No, I don't see no three dots above the chat. I see some lines. Font size. Nope, that's not it. Comments. Nope, I just hid my comments. That's not it. Hi, Slugger. No, that's not it. Oh shit, I just... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I did that, but I put you in the under my box. Oh, I did that. Oh Lord, I think I'm messing this thing up. Hi, shooting star. How are you? And my everybody's got to keep me straight because I just did something crazy. Um, Eleanor, you're on the bottom of my screen, but I don't know why. Why are you on the bottom of my screen? How did I do that? Ah, Eleanor, when you type something, you're on the bottom of my screen. I hit something. Yeah, I did. I don't know what. I think you're a star. Oh, what? I don't want to. There you are. There you are. You're back. Okay. I just started. There, you're back in comments now. I started you or something. I don't know what I did. Only three little dots I see are above my microphone on the back end of it, I guess. But I don't see. Oh, it's weird. Um, I hope everybody's doing good. A work in progress. Yeah, that's me. All right. Oh wow. Ace of Pentacles come up. So you're just sitting there, sits the deck down upside or just, face down or up. And this was on the bottom of the deck, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is telling me that maybe this will be a new opportunity year for us all to learn some new things and try some new things and be all that we can be. We can be the change we want to see in others. And that's all we can do. Slugger says, hey, Eleanor and Gina. Chariot. The Angel's deck is the Chariot. Wow. Pulling those horses together, getting our groups, our ducks in a row. That's exciting. Maybe I can figure out how this works. I think I have to send an invite before I go live, I think, maybe. I am not sure, but I think that's what I have to do. I'm not sure. I might try to play around with that whenever I get some time to do that. I was like, I just telling people I need a job. I need to make some money. And they're like, you have a full-time job. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I just don't get paid for it. Yeah, we'll do a test next time. I won't be playing around with it while we're trying to answer some questions here. So, what did you pull for the new year, Gina, or did you pull one? I think our community is going to grow. It's going to get bigger, and we're going to get our ducks in a row, and we're going to be the change we want to see. Yeah, shooting star, I bet you do. I know you understand a lot of things that I'm doing right now. I'm sure you do. It's been one heck of a ride. 2025, well, since actually 2019, it's been crazy for me. It's just been every year seems to be getting crazier and crazier and crazier. Ah. Oh, you didn't pull a card yet? Oh, I was just playing with my cards and I'd sit them down when I was trying to play with that thing and I got the Ace of Pentacles. So I think this is the start of our new year and I think we're going to be um, generating some revenue hopefully and things of value, which to me, this community that we have, Gina and Eleanor and I have uh, built together is a pretty awesome community, and I am so pleased to be a part of it. The people that come to my channel are so sweet and nice. Yeah, we get a few stragglers every now and again that are kind of weird, but they handle those really good. Use it, use it. I love to see that supernatural deck. I've seen it in the stores, but I never really got it. I never purchased it or anything. I would like to though. So I'm taking a drink. I'm sorry if I seem a little tired. I just woke up at about 2:40. I made my husband some food and Sheila fed it to him so I could get this thing up and rolling. I was like, oops, sorry. Um, it's hard when you don't have any help at night. It's just really hard. And then my daughter was sick, so I had to take her yesterday morning to urgent care. And she gets tonsillitis like once a year. So, she was feeling pretty rough, bless her heart, and didn't feel like driving herself, so I took her. And Ace of Bones. Ace of Bones. Yeah, new ideals, new ways of doing things, I would think. Yeah, I would think that would be it. I would have to see it to do it, but anyway. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. Gosh, shooting star. I hope that you guys get better. Um, that was not tonsillitis. That's not catchy, but hope it's nothing catchy, but it seems to be. Everybody's sick in the house. Hello, Nikato, Nikatai. I'm just gonna call you Nee. Nik, Nikotai. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Does anybody have any questions for me? Or the cards, I should say. Or you can just ask me. I'll tell you. Close enough. You are welcome. And yes, you may get a message, Slugger Boo, about the direction you're heading. So, is Slugger Boo heading in the right direction? Is he heading in the right, or are they heading? Is Slugger Boo heading in the right direction? Let's see. Is Slugger Boo heading in the right direction? Yeah, I think we are. That's what the Ace of Pentacles is about too. And the Chariot, which is the major kind of the three we got. Oh, hey, Jackie. Okay, your name is Jackie. Okay, Jackie, thank you. Jackie, a.k.a. Slugger Boo Lee. I love it. I love the Slugger Boo. I like Jackie too. I have a half-sister named Jackie. Let's see. There's Slugger Boo heading in the right direction. Come on, talk to us, Spirit. Oh. I don't know. I think you might need to back up a little bit. You got the tower. Might want to rethink that direction. You might want to rethink that. Oh, I had a friend who loved Huskies. My daughter Holly loved Huskies too. Mine are big old St. Bernard dogs. I love St. Bernards. And drool and all. But you got the tower and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Or maybe you just need to tweak it, because when I set them down, I'm looking at them from a different angle. And this one came out last. So what you're doing, you probably need to tweak it a little bit, maybe revise your plan, and moving forward. I mean, have you thought it all the way through? Make sure that you know what your stumbling blocks are going to be before you go forward with this new or this direction that you're going in. A King of Wands is normally an Aries type of person. So if it has to do with a person, you might want to check them out, do a background check or something, before you venture on with that individual. Um, or partnerships too. It could be like just, building a partnership. You might want to make sure that you can trust and they understand and you understand that you're both on the same page. Um, Looks like that's not the best direction without really doing some thinking about it. My dog's name was Puddles because he used to pee puddles. He was a German Shepherd and Saint Bernard mix. He had the big old Saint Bernard head, but he didn't drool, which is odd, but it was cool. He was a big old dog. My New Year was the same. It's I can't be justice. Check in with your own mental compass and make sure you're acting in accordance with your values. Um, yeah, I think that you need to revisit this direction and make sure that you are uh dotting your T or dotting your I's and crossing your T's and making sure that you're doing the things that are good for you, your health, and your way of living. That's what I'm getting from all of this, from Gina's and Eleanor's cards. He used to pee some puddles. I'm telling you, my dad called them bulldozer because he would pick up small trees. I wish I had them now. I need some trees picked up, some stick therapy with the dog. Maybe that's it. Well, that's what it's trying to tell you. You feel like you're not going in any direction. You're just spinning your wheels, which if I put all those cards together that we just pulled, um, Jackie, I feel like that you need to look at things and do things to your value, things that make you feel valuable, things that make you feel good and happy and joyful. And, I would write those things down. I would get that Life's Little Handbook 101 and, uh, you know, be, try to do some of those things that'll make you feel better and make you feel good about yourself. And we all need that. Sometimes we need to feel like we're doing something that our is productive and kind. So I would look and, you're in the right community, help us, help you, be a part. Let's see, we could, I don't know, what do you like to do? Jackie, what is your passion? What is your passion? And whatever your answer is, if you don't know it, like you don't really know what you want to do or like to do, go back to when you were a little kid. What did the little kid in you like to do? Did you like to climb trees or, play baseball or, you know, animal rescue? What was your little girl in you? What was she like? And then go start from there. Her dreams, her aspirations, and it's never too late, I'm taking an accounting class, not that that's what I really wanted to do, but, I need to do it better anyways for me personally, so I'm not very good, with organization. I need to get some organization skills going down here. Ah, but anyway, I try. I try. I'm a Sag, what can I say? I'm risky. But pulling all of those cards together, it's yeah, you're just spinning. You're spinning your wheels. Um, Anybody else have a question? Do you have another question to answer that? Like, Jackie, do you have another question? Anybody else? Anybody else? So, what do you guys think will happen with that Jack Smith deposition? Oh no, I understand that. So your house, do you live in Florida or do you just have a house in Florida? Where do you live? The housing market is crazy right now. People can't really afford to buy. And if they do, the interest rate is crazy expensive and it's going to take them till they're dead to pay it off. So I, I don't know. The housing market is crazy. I have a friend that's selling her house too here in Tennessee, and hers should have been on the market today, actually. It's a very nice house. Minnesota. Oh, I love Minnesota. I've never really been there, but I would like to go. Oh no. Oh boy. Two houses coming together. Meet in the middle. Come to Tennessee. Help me make it a blue state. I would think, you come to Tennessee too. You can help me make it a blue state too. All of us, everybody, come on down to Tennessee. Buy a little spot and hang out. Yay! Not Nashville. Nashville's expensive. And don't move to Memphis. That's dangerous. But maybe it's cleaned up now. I don't know. But yeah, I wish all y'all would move over here. Or maybe we should all move to Norway. If we could get my husband on the plane. Oh, I might be a little tour there. So I'm stuck in Tennessee, which I love Tennessee. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to live. I don't like some of the actions of some individuals here, so I'm trying to make it blue. Tennessee needs to be a little bit more blue. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, and I like Tim Walz. I don't care what anybody says. I like him. I like him a lot. And if you want to move to Tennessee, come on. No, that was Slugger or Jackie. Oh, what about I know, I feel that way too. I feel like Norway would be a really cool place. We have Jan with two N's is from Norway, and she usually gets on sometimes, and we like her. So if most people from hi Donna Turner, Dawn Turner, how are you? Anyway, yeah, she seems like a really nice, down to earth individual, and I feel like that, if everybody is like her, oh wow, what a really cool place to live, you know. Do you have any questions, Dawn? Oh, we all need to get together. The more the merrier, I say. And this just fell out of the deck as I was playing with it. And it says that, the Three of Cups is celebration and time to enjoy the community that we have and any which way we can enjoy it. And I'm enjoying it the way it is. I would enjoy it if y'all moved to Tennessee. I know it's impossible. Wishes, hopes, dreams. But yeah, it is definitely a red state, and we need to turn it blue for real. Because I'm just a speck here, although I do try to get out there and protest any chance I get, and because I don't like the rhetoric of the regime that's in the White House at the moment. Um, oh, yeah, yeah, Americans need to stay out of Canada. Y'all are mad at us, and I don't blame you, but not all Americans are terrible. Not all Americans are terrible. That's where I live, is in Eastern Tennessee. What was that comment there? I missed it. Want to open my business, come to fruition at some point in 2026. Let's ask him. Oh, well, I hope positivity grows. We need to be the change that we want to be. I mean, that's the positivity grows first. And I live in Eastern Tennessee, way east, almost on the Virginia, Kentucky, North Carolina line here. Let's see. Will the United States grow in a poor pie? I think so. I think I answered that earlier with the first card that fell out, but let's see. Yeah, we're waking up from this nightmare. We're waking up. People are waking up from the nightmare. They're realizing that the United States is going down. I mean, Trump has bankrupted everything he touched. He is trying to bankrupt the United States of America, the dream. He's trying to squish the dream, if you will. So that was that. And will you see a positive growth in your business? That's out west, isn't it, Shenandoah? Oh yeah, I know. He's trying to distract people from the real thing, and they're paying the price of him trying to distract us. It's terrible. It's awful. Let's see. Somebody asked a question about will their business grow or make some money in 2026. Let's see. I don't know who asked that, but here's your answer. I don't know if it was you or me. Shooting star. Okay. Shooting star. Who says the United States will be running the country? We can't even run our own. Shooting star, will your business come to fruition in 2026? Ooh, okay, yes. Yes, I believe it will. I got the Six of Pentacles here. I don't know if you can see it really well. I don't know what Gina T said. I can't see all the comments these days. I can only see like the last three. I don't know how to. It won't let me scroll on them. Anyway, your business, it's going to prosper. I want you to watch your generosity, though. You know, you have to make money. Time is money. And, you've bought the stuff and you have to sell it for higher than what you purchased it for or what you've made it for. So, and artists never really get to put their time into it. Ask Eleanor. She made this beautiful quilt back here. So, um, Queen of Cups is using your emotion, be positive yourself, to think positively, think that people are coming in, people want what you're offering. Also, you got the 10 of Wands. I know it's a big burden for you right now. It's a big, a big undertaking with everything that's going on in the world today. It's a big undertaking, but you have a strong back. You're a very strong-willed, strong, determined lady with a lot of really great ideals. So I think that you can, bring it up. And then your voice is definitely, this is the Temperance. Your voice is being heard. You've got good balance. You have, you're able to speak clearly. People are understanding you. So if I had to say yes or no, would your business prosper? I would say yes. And it looks to me like this summertime is going to be your best time. So prepare, prepare. And as well as I do, uh, people are always changing their minds about things, and uh, tarot tells you what it is you need to know as you're thinking right now. So continue what you're doing and your business will prosper. And I think it'll start showing some signs of life, or more life, on in September sometime, maybe around, or in the summer sometime, maybe around June, somewhere around there, because it is the 6th and that's the month of June. So anyways, how was that one? Yes, and you can do it. You can do it. Don't think you can't, because if you're determined and if you're doing something you love, it doesn't feel like work. Like this doesn't feel like work to me. This feels like, oh, I'm sitting around chit-chatting with my friends and just, using some cards to answer some questions. So I know that these can change, your opinion can change, your ideal, you might get into it and decide it's too much work and you just don't know that you have the energy or the time to have it. But I don't believe that is the way you feel right now. The way you feel right now is pretty energized and pretty ready to rock and roll with this. So I think that's good. So I don't know if anybody else had a question. Uh, Yeah, and she needs to work on her emotion. Was it reversed or upside down, Eleanor? Oh, yeah, I think you're gonna have to work with your passions on the business to make it prosper. Anybody else? Or I can only see like 1, 2, 3, 4 chats, and then the rest of them go away, it seems. I don't know if anybody else can scroll up or down and see if I've missed somebody, because I really hate to miss people if they really have a question that they want answered. I really hate to miss it. And if I do, I'm very sorry. Um, that's not my intention. My intention is to get them as they come up, but it's so hard. It's so hard because I jibber jabber a lot. And will I get to a positive place? You know, I was a very negative person when I was younger. I thought nobody liked me. I thought I was ugly. I thought all kinds of negative things about myself. And I bought this little book. I think you can still get it. It's by Jackson Brown Jr., not the singer, the writer. It's called Life's Little Handbook 101. And it's just like, do 5 or 6 things of those things every day, and you'll feel better about yourself for sure. But let me see if your personal finances will be okay. I just got a message. My friend just put her house up on the market in Tennessee on the Tree Streets in Johnson City, Tennessee. I don't live there. I live in Bluntville, but she lives in Tennessee or in Johnson City, which is about 38 minutes away from me, so not too far. But personal finances for me. Okay. I got a couple different things. First, there's the King of Cups, and that's a Cancer type of card. So Cancers love, they love deeply, and sometimes it's really hard to put their emotions aside and not work on emotions. Well, you've got to think positively, one about yourself, Nee, and uh, yeah, there is. So somebody wants to move in there. It's only 38 minutes from me. I've timed it. And that's not even taking the interstate. So might be a little quicker to take the interstate or might not, depending on traffic. But anyway, um, uh, so I'll put that. It's probably on Zillow now too, but I'll put that link up on if I can find it again. It should put it on my phone. I'll try to find it and put it up here. So if you guys want to see that house, it's really a nice house. It's a corner lot. It's beautiful. The Tree Streets is a very, very, very good neighborhood. Anyway, I was talking to somebody about it was Nick. There, honestly, you have to work on your passions. You have to believe that you're good, and you have to believe that you're good enough. People will dog you. You're not good enough for the job, or you're underqualified, or you're overqualified, or you're blah blah blah. Your personal finances will grow as you grow. Believe you always have more than enough, and you will always have more than enough. And you have to keep telling yourself that over and over and over and over and over again. Every day when you wake up and you're brushing your teeth, you say, I have more than enough. I have more than enough. And the more you say it, the more you believe it, and the more it will show up, I promise. And this talks about, don't worry about other people's opinion. Do you, boo? Do you? Um, Everybody has an opinion, just like me. I have one. I have one right now. So, don't believe other people. In the words of Josh Allen, football star, when somebody tells you you can't, don't believe them. Because his football coaches and stuff told him he couldn't. There's going to be a documentary about him coming out next year, and it should be interesting. It's truly an underdog story. He was a farmer. His family is farmer. His football coach told him he wasn't going anywhere, and then here he was an MVP of NFL last year. So, and he says, if people tell you you can't, don't believe them. So, don't believe them. You can do whatever you want. And you just need to think about it. You need to think about what you want. You need to think about it as if you already have it. Light the way. Light the way for all of us. And think of it like you've already have it. It's already in your pocket. So, you got it. Go for it. There's no change really, maybe in your attitude, but this is the death card. A lot of people think this is death to something, and but or someone, but it's not. It's really about change, and it is reverse. So I want to say you got to change your way of thinking. And this is just saying that you're not. You tend to think more on the negative side than the positive side. So every time you say something negative, and I used to say this to my husband all the time because he was so negative, I'd say every time you say something negative, you have to follow it with something positive. So try to turn those things around. Like, oh, I feel like crap today. Oh, I feel wonderful today. Today, I feel wonderful. Today, I'm going to get up. I am going to sweep the floor. And even if you have a to-do list, as long as you're armed and you don't get everything done on it, at least you accomplish some things and for yourself. And then it talks about partnership, sometimes getting a roommate or, a friend to move and to help is sometimes rewarding for both of you, not just for you, but for both of you. Like me and Eleanor and Gina, I mean, I've never really met them in person, but I feel like I've known them all my life. So I feel like, finding people and finding a community that will help support you and let you know that you're the wonderful person that you are. You are a person and you're wonderful. There's only one of you. There's only one. There's nobody else like you in the world. So there that is. Let's see if I can find this. Let's see. I'll see what her message says. I don't know if it'll let me share it on there from the phone. It's let's see. It is, let me see. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have a touch screen. 627 West Maple Street. If I could spell, it'd be dangerous. Street, and it's in Johnson City, Tennessee. Jeez, I'm just trying to be proper here, and I can't be proper. Johnson City. And she's moving to Unicoi County, which is even further away from me, but King of Blades reverse. That is balance. She's got to find some balance within herself there. I think that's what that's saying, that she needs to find some balance. I didn't put it's on Clayton, CLAY. TON CAUDILL dot ZENF. Oh, maybe that's one word. I don't know. LIO.com. I think that must be one word, which I didn't get it posted all in there real good. But as I say, guys, I'm not the fastest or the best typer. So it's, it is, I'm glad you were with us too. And I think that you do need to find balance in your financial stuff versus what you have versus what you need versus what you want. So you're going to have to find that balance too, but be positive about it. You might not can get everything you want this month, but maybe next month you can. So how about that? Yeah, this house is on 627 West Maple Street. Clayton Claudille dot Zenfro. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I didn't put it all in one word, but yeah, that's her house. All right. Wow, it's got a lot of pretty pictures. It's got an upstairs too. I'm gonna try to put that up there to where you guys can see it. So if anybody wants to move to Tennessee, there's a nice house. It's got like 3 bedrooms, 1 bath upstairs. It's got 2 baths downstairs, and a bedroom, 2-car garage. It sits on a corner lot. I have been in it. It has some updated. It has a really cool kitchen sink. Remember that. I love that kitchen sink. And dishwasher, the things you need, and has tile floors in the kitchen. Um, has a nice living room and dining area. And then you have a little fireplace in there, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, Chattanooga is not too awful far from here. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. Um, yeah, so that's about, yeah, I'm taking an accounting class right now to be a tax preparer myself, and an accountant, bookkeeper, whatever. Uh, I'm trying. It's harder than I thought it was going to be, but seeing that I had a business, you'd think I would know these things, but the more you know, the better off you are. Um, yeah, and thank you for joining. And please, you guys, if you like this content, if you like this community, please hit like and subscribe. Um, uh, and help us grow. I want to reach 2,500. Share the videos if you like them. I do a Zodiac Sunday. I'm trying to incorporate the Love Zodiac, where I pull one zodiac sign out and do a love connection with that person. And it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. It can be passion, something you're passionate about. So I'm going to call it like Passion Tuesday or something, Zodiac Passion. I don't know, but we'll see. And then if people want to know how their relationship is partnered with another zodiac sign, and they know that person's birth year and month and theirs, they can send it to me by email, and I'll be happy to get back with them on how their relationship is going. Now, that one will cost a little bit, but it won't cost much, I promise. It'll cost as much as you can afford to give me. That's how much that would cost us. And if you want a reading, definitely hit me up at junewagner633@yahoo.com. And yeah, silence is golden sometimes. Sometimes you got to sit back and listen. Yeah. And that is the Gemini card for the minor is King of Pentacles. No, that's Aquarius. It's the Queen of Pentacles is the Gemini card. King of Pentacles is Aquarius. So anyway, it also, I have what it's a relationship thing that I do that takes your birth year and month and their birth year and month, and it tells you who was born on your birthday, or that type of thing. So I guess I really need to know mostly the birthday and year that they were born, and it will tell me a lot of things, and it will tell you a lot of things, like who was born on your same day, what your major arcana card is, and your partner, or the person you want to be their partner. It will tell me what their major arcana card is, and it'll tell me who was born on their birthday. It will tell me if you guys are compatible or not. It will tell me all of those things. And if you want to make it work, it will tell you how to make it work. So, yeah, it's kind of fun. It's kind of interesting. It's a good reading. Some people have really worked off of it, and some people have thrown it in the trash. It's nonsense, but you never know. Never know unless you try, right? So, also, you have two sides to your Gemini personality. All Geminis do. Sometimes it can silence one side and work on the other one more than not. I've known a lot of Geminis in my life. And I know what you're thinking. I hate that I'm the same as the president of the United States. He's a Gemini too. He is my ex my first ex-husband's birthday. Him and his is the same day, the 14th. Yours isn't the 14th, I hope. And there's a difference between, like, say, May and June. There's a difference between a May Gemini and a June Gemini. And there's a difference between, like a December Sagittarius and a November Sagittarius. So, yeah, you got to keep those things in mind too. There's also a difference between between any sign if you're split, and then there's the cusp if you were born on the cusp, and then you have your moon and your sun and your rising. So, there's all kinds of things with zodiac and astrology. And sometimes it's you can work off your chart, which I never really did understand the charts, but nobody could ever get mine because nobody knows what time I was born, including my birth certificate. It doesn't say it on there. Everybody says, well, look on your birth certificate. Well, it doesn't say what time I was born on my birth certificate. So I'm like, well, huh. Your guess is as good as mine in that case. You're a May Gemini. Good. Good. I like May Geminis. Yeah, it is. It's really, it's kind of, it can be. And I just stick to tarot. I know a little bit about zodiac, enough to be dangerous, but I usually use my cards to help me along with that. Well, you could make it about you. You're Aries moon. Wow. I bet when the full moon is up, you are wide open, chasing the shiny. Chasing the shiny. Yeah, zodiac's very hard. It's hard to know everything about it. And I was born on Nostradamus's birthday, so it ain't no wonder I'm doing this type of thing. I think we're all very, very intuitive in our own ways, and I think that we all need to learn to use those to our advantage. Um, it's not always easy. It's not always easy to listen to um, your your intuition or your clairvoyance or your clairaudience or your prophetic or empathicness. It's not always easy to listen to those, and sometimes when your head and your heart is doing battle, I say you look for different things. I know all the planets and all the houses to get so confusing. Yes, it does. It really does. It's very confusing for me too, Gina. You're not alone. I'm like, well, what do you mean by the house? I have a tarot deck that I don't use very much. It's over there actually, and it has houses in it. It has a house of emotion. It has a house of money. It has a house of. I might use them for Zodiac Sunday for somebody, but just to show. But I mean, it has a lot of houses in it. Like if you're working in the house of emotion or the house of money or the house of ideals or a house of family or the house of struggle, it has the four houses, which is the four major suits of the cards in it, which is it's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Do you sing? Patty Duke was also in my chart, if anybody remembers her. Little twin. She played twins, and then she played in The Miracle Worker with, she played Helen Keller in The Miracle Worker. I liked her. Well, maybe some people don't think Elvis had musical skills either. But he did. He sure did. So, yeah, we'll have to play around with this. I would really, really, really love for you guys to hear Eleanor and Gina T at least. I don't know if they want their photo on here, but they can block out their camera. They don't want their photo on. But I think I have to invite prior to going live. So, yeah, I liked her too. I liked her a lot. She seemed like a fun person. Most Sagittariuses are, they say. They say if you want to have fun, take a Sagittarius and you will have fun. I have found that to be true. And my husband's a Sagittarius as well, although he was born on the cusp of Capricorn and Sag, so he's a little bit more organized than I am. Not by much, but right now he can't do a whole lot of anything. But his brain still works. His brain still works. Wow. You have Hillary Clinton and Keith Urban. Yeah, he lives in Nashville. And Hillary, she was smart. I like Hillary. I mean, I don't like the message that she sent to young girls around the world, stand by her man type thing. But, hey, to each their own, forgive and forget, I guess. Or forgive anyway. Maybe not forget, but forgive. That's the key there, I guess. But I did vote for her. I did. Not that it did any good, but I voted for her. Where'd Eleanor go? I haven't, she hasn't chimed in lately. I hope she's still on. Let's see. I always thought it would be cool just to have like some land and have a bunch of little tiny houses on it. We could all just run around to see each other. And oh, good, good. And who was born on your birthday, Eleanor? We were all just jibber jabbering about who was born on whose birthday. Yeah, I voted for her too. Start our own little village. Yes, yes, start our own little village. That would be fun. I think that would be fun. I was trying to talk my husband's brother into moving back here, and he could be our resident doctor because he's an emergency room doctor. Very good too. Very good at what he does. And I thought, well, he could be just our resident doctor. And he could, have the bigger house. He could just run from place to place to place to place and take care of all of us. Our medical needs, anyway. But he said no. So they're our doctor. Oh, I know you're a Cancer. I don't know. I think you're, let's see. Ooh, Jacqueline Smith. I've always liked her. I thought she was so pretty. I like Charlie's Angels too. I watched that show every time it came on TV. Yeah, that would be cool. I would love to have a little tiny, even if it was like just a little tiny village where you could come and just chill. You didn't have to live there. You could live wherever you wanted to and just come and rent a little tiny house for a day or a week or weekend or something. That's scary. What's scary? Yeah, also Yellowstone will blow, supposed. Yeah, I've heard that too. I've been hearing that a lot. I've been hearing that for the last 3 years. It is a very, and that's supposed to set off a ring of seven volcanoes. I think a ring of five or ring of seven, something like that. But I've been hearing that Yellowstone's gonna blow for the last 5, 10, well, last 10 years at least. I had a friend, Colleen, she passed away not too long ago, and, she talked about it a lot. She was also a very intuitive person. She also taught belly dance, but, she was a good person. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. Maybe she's in here somewhere. Haven't seen any orbs or anything flying around of late. Normally, I see them all over the place, but not today. I guess everybody's taking the holiday off, not coming to visit me. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think they said, according to one report that I was reading about earthquakes and the bring of earthquakes, that Tennessee is one of the places that will not be hit as bad as um, most of the United States when that ring starts to happen. And it will set off earthquakes and it will set off tsunamis and all kinds of things. And it's going to be a devastating thing when Yellowstone blows, if and when. And hopefully, uh, I don't know. Yeah, I think Norway is looking better and better every day. Australia, Norway, anywhere but here. I think I might have to dye my hair because they'll say, "Oh, you're American." I can tell. Plus, I don't talk very well. I wish I could say I've been to Vermont. I've never been to Vermont. I've never been to Oregon. I've never been to California. The furthest west I've been is Louisiana. It's the furthest west I've been. Well, Indiana too. It is for me. And you live in upstate New York? Do you live in upstate New York, Nee? Somebody was saying they lived in New York. I have a friend in Buffalo. We're getting hammered with snow right now, I think. Which hence why I love the Buffalo Bills, but her and I worked together at Disney. We had a ball. Ask her. She's a Cancer too. Yeah. Oh, Shooting Star lives in upstate New York. We're at in upstate New York. Like Rochester, Syracuse, east of Buffalo. Are you a Bills fan too? I am. I love Buffalo. Absolutely love the city. Absolutely. If I could stand the cold, I would like to move there too. Yeah, agreed. Agreed with that, Eleanor, for sure. Hopefully that we can get all the political bullshit out of the way where he doesn't want to do away with our weather. Doesn't he doesn't believe in climate control. And I think that's a big problem here. We were on the right track with getting, electric vehicles and getting solar panels and things like that to where we could use things to help us, but and keep the emissions down. But oh, I'll stay a Bills fan. I don't care if they win or they lose. I just love the city. I've always had a wonderful time when I've been there. I've always had a wonderful time when I went to the games. The fans were awesome. Even if you weren't a Bills fan, Bills fans were awesome to other fans. And my daughter took her college friends to a game. It was so funny because one of the girls are she's really kind of heavy and she fell and the other two girls were walking and they weren't paying attention. They're like, where'd she go? And she said she finally got, caught up with them and she was crying. They're like, what happened? And she said, I met my guardian angel today. He was wearing Bill's leopard pants and no shirt. That was so funny. Oh, that was so funny. I just died. So every time I see somebody wearing that like zebra leopard uh, pants, those pants that we used to wear all the time for Bills fans, uh, it's just amazing. He just helped her up. He just picked her up. She said, "I met my guardian angel today." So every time I see somebody wearing those kind of pants with no shirt, I tell her to tell her friend that I saw her guardian angel today. Oh, what did Eleanor say? I didn't hear about what. I know, Eleanor, what? I didn't see it. I can't see it. I can't see what she said about the Yellowstone or something else. Yeah, Trump bombed Venezuela. Just it's just really hard about. Oh, wow. How about a reading on Elon Musk and his infatuation with that 17-year-old blonde he wanted to save from deportation? Yeah, he is a sick person. I'm surprised he's not on the Epstein list. How many kids does he have now? 12 or 13? And this is another good point about birth control, you guys. Men can have however many women they can impregnate in 1 year. 10, 20, however many they can impregnate in 1 year. A woman can only have one child a year. So who needs the birth control, men or women? Anyway, he has 14 that he counts for. Wow, shit. He probably does want her to have his baby. But let's see what the cards say about Elon Musk's infatuation with the poor little 17-year-old that he's got his sights on. Run, 17-year-old, run. Far, far away, as fast as you can. Get away from that scumbag. He needs to be deported himself. Along with Melania and Donald and the whole kit and caboodle. But you guys, I'm going to be the change I want to see. Let's see. What is his infatuation with this little 17-year-old girl? See if I can shuffle it one more time. He needs to be put on a pedophile list. That's it. Let's see what the cards have to say. First, I got the Page of Swords, which is I hope she's playing hard to get. This is a stubborn card, so I think that yes, he is, but I don't think she's interested in Elon Musk. I think that she wants to stay wherever she is, but I think that he he is a sweet spot. You got the Three of Swords. and 4 goblets. So you got 3 of Swords is, choices, decisions, and their matters of the heart. I mean, I don't believe he can be in love with her. Lost. He is not gonna get a hold of this young girl. She's stubborn. She's gonna fight it. And, he's they say that people that are very, very smart are very, very naive as well. And he is naive to believe that he can uh, save this one girl for himself. If I save her, she will be mine. She will be indebted to me forever. That is not true. And she is a child. She is a 17-year-old child. And he's what? How old is Elon Musk? Anybody know? She's 17. She doesn't know what she wants. She probably don't even know if she wants to stay here. I wouldn't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here. I have to, but I want to. He's trying to take swift action. He's trying to sweep her off her feet and make her think that she is the most special human being in this world, which she could ask the rest of the women he impregnated and find out exactly what kind of man he is. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the obscene list or trying to make a name for himself in that category. Um, she will not be left out in the cold anyway, regardless if she gets deported or not. She will have support coming from somewhere. So I think that Elon Musk is not going to get his hands on this girl. This girl's a little bit more savvy than he is. I'd say she is bald. He's over 50. Yeah. I'd say she's grossed out by that. Yeah, he's weak. He is a weak dude. He's gonna lose that one. 7 of Wands. He's gonna stand his ground though. He's gonna try. He's gonna try a little harder, I guess. But she ain't gonna go with him. Yeah, I feel like I'm in Stranger Things, says Stranger Things have happened. Yeah. Whew, how do we get out of there? I watched that movie. How'd they get out? How'd they get out of the upside down anyway? Yeah, I just don't understand the the reasoning behind some of these uh rich, filthy rich, as they call them, people. I don't think that they can buy a person's love. They can't. You can't buy somebody to love you. Either they love you or they don't love you. And they can love you and not be in love with you. People cannot buy love. You cannot buy, you can buy the government apparently, but you cannot buy love. So at least with Donald Trump in the office, you can buy. You can buy votes, you can buy the government, you can rule the people. But I think if we all stand together and unite, they can't rule us. We fought this kingdomship before and we won. Coming up this year in July, 250 years ago, July, we won our independence. We won our freedom. So I say, and then the American African Americans or people of color have had to fight for their freedom even longer than the majority have. So I think this whole country is built on immigration, and we took it. We took it. We took it from the Native Americans. We should have lived by their rules. Pick a clan, live in it, live by their rules. And they fought amongst each other. Yes, they did. They didn't all get along. But maybe we could all unite. I think it's time for America to unite and to be strong together instead of being weak apart and letting one man, one man bankrupt our country. And that's what is happening. And he was going off on how he's going to give everybody a tax increase because of the tariffs. Well, we paid those tariffs. So we're just what, getting our own money back? It makes no sense to me. So, okay, I paid to get my money back. Ah, no different than Mark Comey. I just missed something. I missed something. Yes, we definitely need to heal the land for sure because it's bucking. Yeah, yeah, we have to figure out how to beat the bad guy and get out of the upside down, that's for sure. We have our voting records. If we didn't vote R, we won't get anything. Oh, hmm, that's true. I guess that's why I haven't got a shot on my Social Security. Huh, interesting. But she got a boost in her Social Security, and so did Judy. And I know Judy didn't vote red. I know she didn't. I know that for a fact. Yeah, it's crazy, and some people have to mail in their votes. They're like my husband. He can't. He has to absentee vote. He can't get to the polls. He can't press the buttons. And I think we need to make changes to how they are counted. I think we need to get a receipt on how we voted, and if our receipts don't match what they say, then we have interference. And it's already been proven, Jack Smith has proven Donald Trump interfered with the 2020 election and he caused insurrection. And it wasn't freedom of speech. He said, I will walk right behind you. I will walk with you. We'll march right up to those stairs. He stayed in his office and let those people take the fall. And then the people that they beat January 6th, it was awful. It was just literally awful. Awful, awful, awful what they did. And we all saw it unfold. It was all over the news, not to mention people recording it with their cell phones. So I say if you see something crazy, record it with your cell phone. Put it all over the place. Put it on social media. Put it everywhere. They can't, that's what you saw with your phone. Your view is what you saw. And we need to celebrate. We need to celebrate every victory that we get. We need to enjoy it. We need to embrace it, and we need to move forward. We have more victories to get. And I am proud of those girls, the Epstein victims, for standing up. I'm proud of every victim, not just those who have stood up to men who think they can just drug them or empower themselves on the back of a woman. I am just so sick. Women are not objects. We are not tools. We are definitely not objects. We are human beings, just like everybody else, just like a man. We're human. We happen to be living in Stranger Things, but we're human. Yeah, I do. I do remember that. That thought is scary. I think that he should stay out of politics. Oh, yeah, he rigged the machines. He pressed the button. He knows he did. Trump knows he did. Trump's never going to admit that. Never say when you're wrong, he tells his kids. Never. He's a sick individual in the head, a greedy, sick, perverted pedophile that lives at the White House. My opinion, I'm entitled to it. I'm not causing an insurrection. I say we fight peacefully, no name calling, as I just did, but we fight peacefully. We stand up for what is right. We stand with those who were wronged in any way we can. That's what I say. Sometimes I feel that way too. Well, they didn't mess with the paper. They punched a switch on the machines and it flipped all of the votes from red to blue or blue to red, is what happened. Frogs United. Yeah. I loved the frogs in Portland. That was awesome. How can you be mad at a frog? I don't either. I don't have a lot of faith in any politician, to be honest. But I I do believe there is a lesser of two evils. Um, I know, and I really feel like we should get a receipt on how we voted, and that way we can paper check ours against theirs. You pull up my name, and I should be able to see what it says I voted. I should be able to go to where I voted and say, "Hey, can you pull up my voters registration? I want to see what it says, how it says I voted." Oh yeah, of course it was on purpose, of course. The cards have said that. The cards know. His spirit has told me, if he's told me once, he's told me 1,000 times that Donald J. Trump did cheat and Elon Musk helped him. He sure did. So did Putin. Putin interfered. Putin even admitted he interfered. Too bad it won't happen. I think we should demand it. I think we should demand it. Everybody should demand a receipt on how you voted and keep it so that we can check against what they say we voted and what we actually voted. At least let us take a picture of how we voted with our phones. Something. Because there needs to be some sort of check and balance in place. And there, some people say there's been election interference for a long time. And maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. I don't know. I do know that Donald Trump did it. And he didn't do it really good in 2020 because he lost. But he had Elon Musk helping him the next year. And it just so happens that he has all the tech savvy stuff that can make those machines do what he wants them to do. And they sold them to a Republican now. So do we trust the machines? Do we trust AI? Do we trust anything anymore? It's hard. It's hard to trust, but we have to have faith. We have to have faith that good will overtake evil. And we have to believe that lightness will absorb the dark. And that's what we need to hold on to as a group. Did you? Huh. You know, They wouldn't even let me have my phone in there. I said you couldn't bring your phone in to vote. Yeah, you can get one of those little spy cameras. Now my glasses or something. AI scares me too. I mean, you can tell though, like I did that AI picture of Kevin playing the drums. We all know he's a quadriplegic. He cannot play the drums. So, oh, you did mail-in ballot. That doesn't mean they didn't change it when they got it. Kevin had to do mail-in ballot as well. Actually, I think I took it down there though. I think I handed it to him. I didn't put it in the mail. I just took it down there and handed it to him. That's what I did with it. They never said that there, but I'm outside a large city. It's always noisy in there. In the large city? What kind of changes are you talking about with the postal service? I haven't heard this. Like they're not going to be open on Saturday and Sunday anymore? I know the stamps are going up. I know it's not federally regulated too much anymore, at least not around here. They can hire anybody now. You used to have to be a vet to work at the post office. Huh. Well, I know my husband is doing mail-in ballot or absentee ballot, which is, I guess, considered mail-in ballot. We'll have to look into that, Eleanor. Because I want Kevin's vote to count. Just because he can't get here, it's discrimination. Okay. Please, I wish your neighbor the best. Call me later if you can get a chance. I will talk to you soon. I hope everything is okay. I don't even know what time it is. It's getting time for me to. Bye, Eleanor. Please be careful. You are such a good soul, helping your neighbor the way you do, helping me the way you do, helping all of us the way you do. Let's ask what the cards have to say about the Democrats. What does Spirit has to say about midterm elections? Will there be a blue wave in midterms? Not if Trump can help it. That's what June says, not what the card said, but will there be a blue wave in midterms? And will the Democrats win the House and or the Senate midterms? Okay. Oh yeah, it's a yes. The blue people, the Democrats have came out and decided, enough. We're going to be generous with where we're going to put our money where our mouth is. We're going to be generous to those who deserve our generosity. And then we got the Ace of Cups. People are very passionate about this midterms. They're very passionate. People are very, very gung-ho. They're ready to vote. They're ready for this chaotic. This last year was chaotic. 2025 was the most chaotic year, and it's continuing on into this year to be chaotic. Not just for me, but for everyone. Both Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, independent, non-affiliated. It's been a nightmare for us all. And it's time for us to put our passion for America, our passion for our neighbors, our passion for our friends, our passion for our family in the forefront. And they're going to do it. And they have the strength to do it. We are strength in numbers. As the Epstein victims, there are strength in numbers. So let's get out there. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Vote. Whatever you do, vote. Vote, vote, vote. And some way, try to find a way to make a record of your vote. When you voted it, maybe even, I don't care. I will say how I voted. I don't care. And then they can count mine or not. Yeah, it is imperative to vote in person, I agree, but my husband cannot get there, and he could not press the buttons if he did get there. If I got him there in his wheelchair, he can only move the wheelchair with his head. I guess he could take a pencil and punch the buttons with his mouth, I guess. But, we'll see. I may do that just to be like, "Well, there you go." And you might wreck the machines driving through there, I don't know, but I hope not. Anyway, I do believe that it's gonna take strength, and I think we have it in spades. And the Two of Cups, oh, us united. Finally, we unite and become, bipartisan. We become just, it's not about just Democrats or Republicans or Libertarians or independents. It's not about one party. It's about all of us. All of us that live here, all of us that was born here, all of us that are trying to get here to get away from war-ridden countries. If you have no people to rule, then you don't have a country. So come on, guys. As I believe the cards are telling me this this time around that the blue wave is about to hit. Yes, midterms are going to be trying, yes, but I believe that we will win. I believe that that blue banner there is the truth. We are going to be taking over the House or the Senate or both. Not that I think Schumer is a great Speaker of the House either, but at least he wasn't as bad as Mike Johnson. So, with that being said, I think that's cool. Well, my husband isn't overseas either, so he's at home and I can take the ballot and hand deliver it. I think I did that last year. I don't think I put it in the mail. I think I took it up and hand delivered it. Yes, anybody who can vote should vote. You should get out there and vote. And if you don't, you really should be ashamed of yourself. That's your service to your neighbors, your friends, your family, your nation. I mean, you gotta vote. You gotta vote. And that way you have a say. You can at least have one say, and that's yours. And no matter how you vote, vote. Now, I'm not trying to suppress anybody. I want everybody to get out there and vote. And vote for what you believe in, the lesser of the two. Some people have said, I don't vote because neither one of them are good, and I can't, I don't think any politician is good, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, you have to vote for the lesser of the two evils. You really do. I didn't like, I didn't like the way Hillary was standing by Clinton. I understand it, but I didn't like it. But I liked her a whole hindsight better than I did Donald Trump. I've never liked Donald Trump. He's always been a pedophile. He's always been a creep, just like Elon Musk is a creep, just like Epstein was a creep. Ghislaine Maxwell is a creep, and she's a woman. And, it makes me wonder, were they dropped on their head as babies, or did they get groomed themselves into being such uh, fruitcakes? Something I can think of is I just can't. Nobody likes fruitcake. Ugh. I don't understand how they can be that way. I do what? Yeah, me too. I've never liked him. Never have, never have, never have. Yep, that's the truth. Yeah, I've gotta take off and turn Kevin and give him some food or see if he needs anything. He hasn't called on the phone or anything, so I think he's good. But this has been a wonderful time. I've had a great time talking with all of you. And thank you guys for liking and subscribing to my channel. And let's get up to 2,500 so I can give away this beautiful quilt made by Eleanor. And thank you, Gina T. And we'll try to do a little practice session maybe later on if you're up to it. And trying to get your voices on here as well. That would be cool. Well, I have one supposedly hired, but they haven't got her paperwork through yet, and it's been over a month that she's been hired, and she still can't work. She can't clock in. So, yeah, it's been difficult. And my friend Sheila helps me. She don't get paid. She like me, she works, but she don't get paid. But I do feed her. And it was a great chat. And we didn't use the cards much, but sometimes our minds are good too, right? We can go on our intuition. So you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and look for Zodiac Sunday, which is tomorrow. And go Bills, and everybody stay mystical. I'm out of here.